What's going on there, everybody, and welcome back to some more trucking with iVision. We are here at the Best Buy. It's a Best Buy plant. It definitely probably should not be a Best Buy plant, but it is what it is. We don't even have Best Buy parts. We've got car parts, and we're going up to Lewiston. So yeah, that's where we're going. So we're in Boise still. So we're gonna go up through Boise. One thing that we haven't showed off yet, that's kind of a big deal, and so it's kind of crazy that I didn't show it off. There was actually one in Boise that I could have showed off, are the viewpoints. So there's one on the route here that we're gonna be taking, so we'll stop and check that out. But we're gonna get on the road here, get going. We got a long journey ahead of us, 265 miles, so it's kind of a long time. But yeah, Best Buy. I don't know of any Best Buy warehouses like this even. So, it is what it is. It's usually what happens when you throw mods on. Right? It's just one of the things. Plus, I don't think Best Buy warehouses have gates. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. But, anywho, we are on our way. Yes, we are. Adios, amigos. We're doing it. I also really like this intersection here too. It's unique. I've been really liking the new maps. Even though I didn't really care for Utah like a whole ton. Seriously? 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 Come on now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh well. Even though we didn't care for Utah too much, it still brought some like new and interesting roadways. So it's been really cool. Like the last few maps have really brought in some new interesting roadways. Oh, we're doing it. Punch it, Chewies. Punch it. Oh, this time we gotta slow her down. There we go. Nicely done. So we'll see. Hopefully I can remember. I really want to show you guys the viewpoints and how that works. I don't think SES has made a decision if they're going to continue it. I do know they've gotten a lot of positive feedback from it, along with some changes that people would like to see, obviously. More information being one of them. Like, what are we looking at here? So that would be... See, I'd really like to see them continue it, because I think it is a really neat idea, especially as you don't get to actually see all the areas, right? As we're trucking, we're just kind of doing our thing here. We're going about, and just sometimes we miss stuff, right? As we're driving, we can't see everything, right? We don't have that ultra wide view, so we miss things sometimes. It's just the nature of it. You know, that's one of the reasons why I don't know what that guy's problem is with this bus. You know, when we get to these stopping areas, I like to try and get outside the cab here to kind of show you guys things in the distance and see what's going on there. It kind of looked like the wind was blowing, but maybe not. Looks like it does maybe a little bit. Yeah, it does a little bit there. Them crazy polygons. It's a little dark out here too. Just a little dark. That's alright. That's okay. Look at that. She's a beauty. Let's get up this hill. Do some trucking. In our with a W900. I love this truck. Got a lot of miles on it though. 72,000. Just shy of 73,000. We'll hit 73,000 on this journey here, so that's exciting. I'm kind of out of curiosity, like, what is like the average miles on semi trucks? Honestly, that's a really big curiosity. I'm kind of curious, you know, like, are people getting, like, what's the average, you know, 300,000, 500,000 maybe? I mean, these things are obviously built to probably do about 1 million miles, right? Just because of what you're doing. But the other advantage is, especially if you're kind of long hauling, you're not really in city environments, right? Like cars are. So, you know, once you're going, you're going. And I don't know how it is, for semi trucks, but I've heard obviously that highway miles are much better for a vehicle than the stop and go stuff that the city people get, right? So obviously that makes a bit of a difference. There's a state park over here. I'm gonna run over to this side. Get on over. There we go. Ooh, RV there. Beautiful. Man, they're getting bigger. Start out the little guys, and now we got these big ones here. All right. I think that guy's coming, but there's a state park over here, I think. Over there, maybe. We've got these buildings over here. Some neat stuff for sure. I would like to get over so we're not in the fast lane, but oh well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What we got over here? Oh, St. Martin's Hospital. It's back there. That's cool. There it is. Kind of just make it out. Stuff looks great. All our vehicles. The roadway. Got no cracks in the sidewalk, but they at least got like all the different cutouts, like that's impressive. Enjoy it. Clouds. They're not really moving though. It'd be kind of cool if they moved them. I think that's the next thing I'd really. I mean, there's always more you want to see, but I'd really like to see real time. Maybe like there's an option to make it like real time, or to get at least like real time weather. I think that would be really nice to put in here. So like the weather syncs back up to what's going on in that city at that time. I think that'd be really cool. Obviously, I don't know how they would handle it with the time variation though. I guess that would be my only thing, right? Because you think of like flight sim, right? And when you're in flight sim, you're in the air, you're doing your thing, but that's in real time, right? As many miles as it would take to go from one area to another, that's in real time. That's what is that car doing? Holy cow! And so, in that instance, real-time weather is easy, right, to implement because it is what it is. But with this, I don't know how you could do it because we want real-time weather, but the game is increasing the time at a different level. Frickin' lady, get out of the way! Unbelievable. I was going to use other language, but this is very friendly, right? Friendly. We're all friends here. Freaking kidding me though? Oh yeah, it's a guy. Unbelievable, dude. Unfreaking believable. Huh? How do you like it when the truck gets right up on you, huh? What do you think now, huh? Give you a push here. Look at that. He thinks I hit him now. Unbelievable. Yeah. You don't like it when somebody's all up on you now, do you? Unbelievable. Let's go. It's green, dude. We're punching it. Yes. You're not gonna get me. Oh, all right. Now it's relaxing time. So yeah, but that'd be really cool. I think real-time weather. Obviously, the graphics for weather in Flight Sim are much. I don't want to say much better, but it's different level, right? It's a different level. So obviously we'd have to kind of catch up there, I think. But definitely some hurdles to overcome. That's for sure. Definitely some hurdles to overcome. Man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I haven't caught up. I told you guys last time I changed the steering, and I haven't really gotten used to it enough. I haven't really driven with it this way, and like, man, Yeah, we want to talk about miles, right? I mean, I've put a lot of miles. Are we gonna have to stop? Bypass. Nice. I've put a lot of miles on driving the other way. You know, having to deal with the... Ooh, is it gonna check that for us? Nope. Dang it. Lost my train of thought there. With having the steering the old-fashioned way, right? So now that we've changed it so it auto centers again, you know, I haven't done that in forever. So I actually don't even think I've ever done it this way with this game once. But then I decided I wanted to try and change it because I actually think it helps for like the outside views. I'm actually a little bit better, I think, doing this way because we can do these curves better, stuff like that. I'm not constantly like, oh shit, all over the road. Look at how beautiful this is though. Oh my god. That is so nice. I think we can get more views and stuff, you know, when we drive outside the cab. And then I can stay in our lines. I'm not like freaking out like, oh boy, we're all done for. So yeah, that's kind of why we changed though. Just because I think we're better at the end of the day. I really do. But it's still gotta, you know, I gotta get a lot of miles under my belt like this for it to be really good. But I think we're much better though. Hey, look at the stuff that we can see. Like, I enjoy driving inside the cab, for sure. But I think this definitely gives you guys better things to look at, easier things to look at, right? It's much easier to see stuff this way versus inside the cab where you're kind of limited to the window space and you don't get that nice field of vision, field of view, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of the same thing, right? Vision, view, both relating to seeing things. I mean, we were doing the speed limit. Like, you can see stuff this way, obviously, but it's different. Right? You're just more constrained. I mean, you're constrained the other way, right? You guys are like, look right, look right, look right, and I'm looking left or something. Or you guys are like, look straight ahead, and I'm looking the other way, you know? So there's always that issue, but this is good. I like it. It's the Payette River. That's the other thing I'd like to see is those signs. I get it that they're probably like to scale along with the like text. I can't see it though all the time. I can't read all the text for going by so fast. I don't even know if I can read all the text on some signs down the road either. I guess I've never really paid attention enough. But I wish it'd be a little bit easier to read some of these signs to know what we're passing. I just feel like this would be like an area for deer, right? It's that area for deer. I like this trailer though. It's a nice, it's older school trailer. When it's saying, I'm kind of, I don't know. I've never really noticed, but like the newer trailers with like the side skirts and skirts on the back, I haven't really seen. I'd like to see those be put in. If they are already, I just haven't gotten one, or I've forgotten about it. But it'd be kind of nice to take a more modern trailer. I like the old school trailers though more. Like the modern ones I get, right? You're trying to cut back on fuel efficiency, or yeah, you're trying to, yeah. Well, you're not cutting back on fuel efficiency. You're trying to gain fuel efficiency. You're trying to cut back on drag, because that obviously increases fuel efficiency. Whoa, what was that kind of car? I was so caught up in looking at that car. Almost went off the road. Almost went off the road. Couldn't tell if that was like a police car or just a car with some sweet stripes on the hood. So coming up here is one of the viewpoints. So we're gonna stop and check this out so you guys can see what that type of stuff is looking like there. So we'll make sure we turn off at the gas station area. There's a lot going on here. All these places are barricaded off. They're like, no coming in. All right. Oh, let's turn in over here. And we don't need fuel. Not that we could ever. Such tight spots there. So it should be on the other side here. There it is. So you can see there it is. It's got the little movie director thing there. Now the only thing that I would like to see them change is when you come to these, you have to turn the engine off. I actually would like to just be able to pull up and just hit it. But yeah, we have to turn the engine off to activate it. So there we are, the town of McCall. So that is what we are checking out here. Oh man, that steak and spirits restaurant looks like it's good. They got a lake. That's so nice. I guess the other thing here, I'd like to see like some activity. I think that would be like the other cool thing. But this is, otherwise I like this. I think the viewpoints are really cool. And you can go back to a viewpoint after you've done it. You know, they don't just like, it's not just a one-timer deal. You know, you can go back. So if you want to show something off again, you can do it again and again. But that's the viewpoints. So on the map, I'll show you guys what they look like on the map here. So you can see, well, okay, we're not going to be able to see that one. I'll show you the one in Boise here. So that's what they look like. It's a little flower looking thing is what I'm going to call it. You can see it there. I think it might show up on the information. Yeah, it does. So you can see that there, viewpoint. So there's one in Boise. There's one. Might have been one. There's one in Twin Falls. I don't think there's one in there. No, there wasn't one in Ponticello. But yeah, you can see them on the roadway. Highway 20's got one. There's one here in Idaho Falls. So they're kind of just scattered. They're only in Idaho right now, though. Depending on feedback, SCS was talking about putting them in other areas as well, which I think would be really cool. So it would just be kind of neat, right? Because like for that, like we got to see this city of McCall without really, you know, obviously we can see it this way too as we drive through, but being able to get them much cleaner shots, I think is really neat. I think it actually will be really cool thing to utilize, especially when we're like doing these videos. It's like, okay, we come in, we take our load and drop it off. Well, now, you know, if there's a viewpoint in the city, we could attach the viewpoint, you know, at the end, like, hey, here's the city, you know. So it's different, right? I think it could provide some really cool ideas and things to do. So you'll probably see me change things up a little bit. That is a police car. That's so cool. Change things up a bit with the videos, especially for the cities that do have those viewpoints that we deliver to. Because I would definitely like to incorporate that so you guys can see them. Because I think it's neat. I really do. It's a great idea, and I hope SCS continues it, to be honest. I'd like to see a viewpoint for every city. That would be super awesome. But I'd like to see like some text, like what are we looking at, you know? Obviously that said the city of McCall, but if like there's something in that instance, it was fine, right? Because we're just showing off the city. But there could be like you're looking at mountains or something. Okay, well, what mountain are we looking at? Or maybe give us some like cool facts about that mountain or something. Like I think that'd be kind of cool too, you know? Even with like showing off like the cities like we just did, like the city of McCall, it's like, okay, is there some cool facts about it? The 45th parallel. Just got an achievement for the 45th parallel. I don't know what that is. It's kind of cool though. Like something like that, right? It's like, okay, what is that? Like, it would just be neat to see more stuff. Some more details, facts, right? Why? The what? The why? The who's? This is a cool bridge. Oh, some serious trucking there. When two trucks come on a bend together at high speeds, anything can happen. Yes, it can. Oof, alright, let's see if we can get up to speed here. We got a lot of miles to go yet. 136, yeah, we've kind of been taking our time here. We got lots of miles to do. Kind of just been enjoying stuff, right? A little bit longer than I was thinking, but that'll be neat. I kind of also want to start messing around with some of the more advanced editing stuff that YouTube offers too for doing these journeys, right? It's like, okay, here's Idaho, all right, or Boise. You know, now we're going into like the McCall. We can like start to like cutting those pieces out. So it's like, okay, if you want to see a certain area, you can check that out. Like, I think that would be kind of cool to do. So that's kind of like the other next thing, right? Of like little things that we could probably start doing to get to, I don't know, just enhance the video. I don't know if it'll make much of a difference. I don't know if people want that or even care. I mean, for me, I think it depends on what I'm watching if I care or not, to be honest. It just depends on what I am watching. Look at that. See, I always forget though. I always forget, like, hey, you gotta hold that steering wheel over because she's coming back. If you don't, as I'm so used to the other way, where it's like, okay, ooh, it's getting crazy. Scenic overlook. What are we overlooking here? It's like the valley. It's kind of a neat area though. Kind of a neat area. Not like super neat though. Like, it'd be kind of cool if there's like some water down there or something, but some sort of mountain-esque thing, but it's just kind of like a valley, I feel like. Alright. So we should be going through Grangeville pretty shortly here. I would say within another 80 miles, probably. So we're going to go through there to get to Lewiston. I wanted to say Libertyville. That's why I checked. Let's go back. We're going to Libertyville. Yeah, that's not where we're going. Not where we're going. At least I knew it started with an L, right? So this will be fun, right? Nice little truck convoy now going on. All that we got. It's looking good, nice and sharp and easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay, nice. Come on, buddy. Come on, Roadrunner. Roadrunner slowing down. Oh. The AI needs to stop that. Like, that's the other thing they need to fix. I mean, that's been a thing since day one. The AI just over slows down. It's like, no, dude, not that fast, not that slow. No, it's all that slow. So here's Grangeville. Welcome to Grangeville. I don't think there's a viewpoint in Grangeville either, which is kind of disappointing. There we are, Grangeville discovered. Beautiful. Grangeville City Center. It's to our right. So we're gonna be. My goal is we kind of work our way north in Idaho. That when we come back south, because there's still stuff southeast that we need to see in Idaho. So when we come back south to go that way, we will stop in Grangeville here. Is my goal. So the benefit with that though is that means we're probably going to see smaller or shorter videos, right? Because our journeys won't be as long; they'll be shorter miles. But we'll see how it all plays out. You know, obviously we got a little ways to go to get there. I mean, but moving on from here, I think we're going to see some shorter videos just due to the distance being shorter for where we got to go. But it's also kind of neat, I guess, too, with the being able to chop up the way the YouTube stuff is with like these sections or chapters, is that I guess we could do multiple runs and have longer videos, because then we could be like, all right, from here to here's in this section, from here to here's in that section. So I guess that's something else that we could also experiment with. It's just so much experimenting, right? So much experimenting, and it's like, what do people want to see, right? Because at the end of the day, we could always just scroll fast forward to sections, right? Because the format never changes, at least for a lot of my videos, for all my videos, right? I keep the tried and true. That's how I describe it. Tried and true. So you know that, okay, we're always going to start in the city location here, we're always going to end here. So if you know, oh hey, he's going here today, alright, well I don't want to see all this, but we could just jump to the city portion, right? Which is always at the end of the video. So, I don't know. There's always stuff, right? Let's see what we got. 46 miles, oh boy. This is actually a farther distance than I thought between Grangeville and Lewiston. I was going to say Libertyville. I'm so on this Libertyville. I don't know why. Don't know why. On the Libertyville kick. And let's truck in. Just dark enough where you can see our lights. See our lights in the streetway there. Making pretty good time here. What is this? Not really sure what that is. Something important though. Oh boy. Too fast for curve. That's for sure. That's what we were there. Too fast for curve. Alright. New intersection. Well, not much traffic from the right there, so we're just worried about stuff over here. Oof. We're doing it. Oh, I think we were supposed to stay in the one side. Yep, we were. Oopsies. That was my fault. I did not read the roadway that well. Definitely did not read the roadway that well. Alright, are we going to be stopped? Bypass. Nice. Yo, man, I get to bypass. What about you? Ooh, this one's on the left. That's interesting. That's unique. I thought that trucker had to get over. He had his directional on, didn't he? I thought he did. Maybe not. Well, we got what? Another one there? Coming up on us. Ooh, 45's the limit. Must be getting into town here. Oh, we gotta get over. Think we gotta get over? Not really sure. I can't read the signs. These trucks are so big. Well, that says Lewiston straight. So, yeah, I think we were fine. I probably could have stayed in the other lane, to be honest. I think I'm gonna get back over because that guy's gonna slow down to a level that's just, yeah, too slow for me. Too slow for me. Oh, 35 is the limit. Here we are in a Lewiston. This is it, Lewiston. It looks like a port. A little bit of a port city here. Lewiston discovered. So that's nice. Making a lot of progress today. Alright, we're gonna get over. So we had plenty of space, right? Doing the speed limit. Doing good. There it is. Like, this would be cool to have a viewpoint into Lewiston. There might be one in here. I'll have to double check before I end everything, because if there is one, I think that'll be really cool to check out Lewiston. Show Lewiston off, because I think there's some really cool things around here. Just looks like a little neat city. Alright, here we are. Let's see. So we got to go into here. Can we just sneak up on there and do it? Because that's where we're parked. Oh man, it's almost like back or in between these poles here. Would be perfect. That would be perfect, right? A lot of trucks. A lot of trucks here. Alright, here we go. Coming in. Well, we'll see what happens here. Ideally, we probably should back her all the way in, but we're going to, Oh, she's being pulled in. Oh, well, nice. Oh boy, don't catch on the side there. Okay, pull her in. I thought she'd need to be backed in. Seriously? A tire? Unbelievable. It shouldn't be in the box. Like, look at this thing. This thing's in the box also. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah, we'll set the brakes there. That's gonna do it for us here. We'll take a quick peek here into Lewiston and just see if we can find a viewpoint. I don't think there is one in Lewiston though. There is not. Which not surprised. It'd be kind of cool if there was though. I said if there was one in every city, that'd be really neat. That's just not the case. But that's going to do it for us this time, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching. And I'll catch you all next time with some more trucking with iVision.